Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another video, the T on MPD and relationships. Hello, everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members. Hello, hi, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Fam, you know I'm always asking y'all to join us on that Thursday night live stream. Listen, this is where we go from healing to wholeness to boldness. You don't want to miss that Thursday night live stream. Listen, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'd love to see your face in the place. Yes, I would, y'all. And guess what? Those of you that are on the YouTube and Facebook platforms, please turn your notification bells on so you know when we go live on the channel. All right, make sure you turn your notification bells on. Y'all know I want y'all to do what on that like button? Holla at your girl. Holla at your girl. All right, can y'all please hit that like button? Hit that like button. Hit that like. Y'all know the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes. If you rocks with your girl, hit that like button. All right. And those of you that are looking for a coach, okay, if you are looking for a life coach to help you heal and go through this portion of your healing journey with you, I am accepting new coaching clients right now. All right. Also, too, let me also tell y'all about the book Seduced by Satan. It's pinned in the description below. Okay, it's pinned in the description below. I want you all to pick up your copy today. Why? Because you will thank me later. Honey, this is based on a true story. This clown had not just one supply, but a plethora of supply. Okay, a plethora of supply. And guess what? Y'all got to read the book to see what he did with them. It's crazy. It's insane, y'all. It really is. And sorry to say, but it is based on a true story. It really is. And you ain't gonna believe it. When you get this, you're gonna be like, I cannot believe that a person would act this way. I know it. It's crazy. It's insane, but it's true. And you need to know these things, because when you do, it's gonna help you understand a little bit better about how these clowns move and how to avoid them. All right. So pick up your copy today. OK, grab a copy for yourself and someone else. How about that? All right. Recommend it to your book clubs. All right. All right, y'all. Let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to talk about when the narcissist wants to come back, but they have made the situation unhooverable, the relationship unhooverable. Y'all, this is when they done burnt that bridge. For real. This is really when they have burnt that bridge. When they have basically done so much that they know that there is nothing that they could probably say or do to ever get you to come back. Y'all, this is a bad thing for a narcissist. Why is it a bad thing for them? Because for number one, they never want to feel like they can never come back, because they feel like you're a part of them and they own you to a degree. You understand what I'm saying? They feel like because you all had a relationship, and this usually applies to that primary supply that was grade A supply. But you know how the narcissists always, they're going to always blame you for everything. You're the reason why they do this, or the reason why this happened and that happened. And when they blame you for things, it makes it easier for them, because when they leave, they're going to leave you with no closure. And they know that they're doing that because they want to come back. They know why they're doing this thing. They know why they're doing it. And so they can leave with that assurance that as long as you feel or you know and understand that it was your fault, then it's okay. Because they can leave, they can go play around, and they can come back. They can do all that. Okay. And they know that they're going to have, or they feel like they're going to have that reassurance of basically coming back to you, and you're going to accept the lies. You're going to accept whatever it is that basically they told you was the problem. You're going to accept it. Okay? And with that comes their ability to manipulate you in a way where you will say yes to them coming back, and you will allow the cycle to repeat again. And you're going to allow that cycle to repeat again. So when you do that, that is good for a narcissist, because they're just like, yeah, I did this. We broke up. I said what I said. I did what I did. She said what she said. She did what she did. But at the end of the day, I made her feel like it was her fault. So as long as she feels and knows that it's her fault, then I have a right to come back because she offended me. I never did anything to her. The breakup was all her fault, not mine. That's what a narcissist needs to stand on. They need to really believe that in their heart of hearts. They really need to believe that in their heart of hearts. So yeah, they really do need to believe that in their heart of hearts. That, you basically caused the breakup. You caused them to be in the space that you all are in. Okay? And so with that in mind, what a narcissist, when a narcissist knows basically that when they know that they have basically caused the bridge to be burned in that situation, that you basically showed them in the end that, no, this is not my fault, and I'm not going to take your trash, okay? And I'm not going to deal with all of the crap that you've been putting me through. And not only that, but you basically let them know, okay, all of the little secrets and all of the little victimhood games that you want to play, and how you tried to play me, and how you tried to tell me all of these different things were on me, and I caused this. This was my problem. I did this to you and that to you. And you basically let them know, no, I'm not going to take that. And I didn't do that. You have made this situation the way it is. I have no respect for you. You are despicable. You are a shameful individual. Oh God, I'm disappointed in the way that you have behaved. All of that. Whew. When you have left that situation and you did it like that, don't you know that narcissists know that this is a lost cause? This is what they're sitting up thinking about. Yes, they are. They sitting up having conversation with themselves like, how in the world did this happen like this? How did I mess up my manipulation game so bad that now I can't even have a conversation with this individual? Yeah, you can't even have a conversation with me, sir. No, you can't. Can't even have a conversation. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all think that the narcissist is sitting over there having a great time with that new supply. Every day, they think about what they've done to you. Every day, because you have basically forced them to be over there. They don't have a choice at this point. They have to get somebody new. But when they know that they have made that situation, they have made the relationship unhooverable, do you understand what that does to them in their mental headspace? That makes them feel like, lower than low. They have to be over there abusing. They going back and forth with the supply. Abuse to love bomb. And love bomb is abuse anyway. But they're going back and forth. Love bomb to devalue. Love bomb to devalue. Love bomb back and forth. Devalue to love bomb. Why? Because guess what? That's the only peace and solace that they could have, is to create chaos in the situation where they are. And have that person running around, chasing around, trying to please this narcissist that is never going to be pleased by anything that they say or do, because they don't even want to be there with that person. They sitting up thinking about what happened in the situation with y'all. and how they can never come back to you because you have made them understand and know that, listen, you're going to take responsibility for this. I'm not going to take responsibility for it. I'm not going to play your little childish reindeer games anymore. Like, this is over for you, bro. It's up. The game is up. So when a narcissist has to sit there and really contend with those thoughts, that's when you see them really going into a very dark space. You know, they do. Because it's not that they don't have new supply. Narcissists need multiple supply. That new supply don't even measure up to half of what you were. They don't. And so when you got somebody sitting over there trying to create chaos and can put another person's emotions on remote control, that's a lot of work. But can you imagine the abuse that person is enduring? Because the narcissists don't really like them. They don't like themselves. They don't like you either. But they wish they were back in your care. Do they miss you? Yeah, they miss the way you treated them, the way you made them feel. But what's the daunting reality that's tearing their behinds up right now is the fact that you wouldn't allow them to make this situation about you. That you did this. You caused the breakup. See, the way you left them with the truth. See. And when you leave them with the truth is they know that they're a despicable person. They know on the inside they jacked up. They know they're mean, they're hateful, they're nasty. They know all of that, but they ain't gonna tell you that. But see, when you put the blame back where it belongs, and you let them know, this ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say it, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with me. It's got everything to do with the way that you abused the situation and you misused me. And you took me for granted. And you thought I was a fool. But I let you know what time it was. And see, when you let the narcissist know what time it is, and you let them know that, hey, listen, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to fool with you. I'm not going to let you just do whatever it is you want to do. Because guess what? When I allow you to do that, all I'm doing is allowing you to abuse me and to make sure that I'm good for nothing when you leave. The devil is a liar. You see, when you tell them the truth about who they are and you leave them like you left them, this is the daunting reality that they have to face, is that they can never come back to you. And it's never because of anything that you said and did, but it's about everything that they said and everything that they didn't do to make the relationship work. Now they have to face the music with themselves. And guess what? Now this is where you see that family rallying around the narcissist. The friends and everybody else, because they act like, oh, they're so heartbroken. They're so what do they call that? Grief stricken by the breakup and all of this different stuff. And they're telling the family, I don't know, why a person would treat me like this and everything. But see, they got to lie to them. But in their heart of hearts, they know what's up. But this is where you see the family now. Now the narcissist is like, well, maybe it's something I said or did or whatever. But the family has to get around that narcissist and try to pump them up, prop them up, make them feel like they're somebody again. At the end of the day, they know what time it is. And guess what? When it all falls down, guess what that narcissist is now doing? They over there telling the family, maybe it's something that I said or did. Maybe it's not so much as I know I said that they did this and that, but maybe it's something that I said or did, and maybe somebody can reach out to see if we can have a conversation or whatever. But see, guess what? It's always, when a situation is like this, a narcissist is never going to hoover you. If they even try to reach out to you, it's going to be hoover by proxy. What does that mean? They're going to get somebody, a family, a friend, or somebody else to try to reach out to you to see what they can find out, see if you would talk, see if you are going to give any information, see if you going, basically crack at any time. And the reason you see this happening is because the narcissist is just about in a destabilized state. Because they don't ever want to know that they can't come back. Do you understand what that means to them? Do you understand how you made them feel, what you did for them, the life that you allowed them to live with you, and they now feel like they can never come back to that? Family. This is something very harsh. This is a harsh reality for a narcissist. And they having to deal with it. Baby, y'all done left them turned upside down. Their merry-go-round is backwards now. Yeah. Because guess what? At the end of the day, they got to face the music. They got to listen. They got to really, really look at what they did. And you know what? I'm going to tell y'all, like I say all the time, it serves them right. That's what they get. Because guess what? They made the situation, they made the relationship unhooverable. They did what they did. They said what they said. And guess what? They didn't come back off of that. Guess what? They went with that. They ran with it. And when they did, and you went ahead and put them on them skates and said, get on up out of here. Yeah, now they got to deal with it. Let them continue to deal with it. And let the family do the same. Because you won't be back. And I'm glad about that. All right, family. So listen, y'all take really good care of yourselves. But this is what happens. Okay? And y'all be really good to yourselves. And I'll see y'all on the next video, fam. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.